In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to get the Wunder Waffle DG-3 inside of the Shadow Veil. We've seen this weapon inside of the Liberty Falls intro cutscene, and matter of fact, it's actually in the same location, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to walk you guys through this whole Easter egg, and it's very easy, but very complicated at the same time. So if you guys are excited, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification to never miss a single video, and let's jump in right into this video. So obviously, the first step is to actually get the Pack-a-Punch opened. Just follow the orange objective to open all the doors and to shoot the computer inside of Richthofen's room to get the circuit board, then head into where the tier 2 armor is in the library, shoot that zombie to get the fuse, then you're gonna head in back into the elevator and you're gonna put the fuse behind the elevator and you're gonna craft that, then activate the elevator, take out all the zombies, activate it again, then the elevator will kind of crash down and you can actually descend into the mainframe where the Pack-a-Punch is. And then we need to wait until round 10 plus. You're gonna see this purple zombie that spawns in only in the mainframe area. It doesn't have to be next to the Pack-a-Punch area, but anywhere inside of the mainframe, wait till round 10 plus and you'll see this zombie with purple eyes spawn in. Once you eliminate that zombie, it will drop this floppy disk. Make sure to pick that up. So we're gonna go to this location right here, activate this computer. It's gonna turn red, then wait a couple seconds or like 30 seconds, and the printer will print you out a piece of paper. Look at that printer and you'll see the specific word. It's gonna be different every game. Go to this spot right here and you're gonna look at this chalkboard and look at the words that you've gotten on your screen. Whatever words that you got, look at that specific letter and whatever group that is in and how many numbers are in that group, that is gonna be your number for each letter. It's pretty easy. Once you've got your code, head back into the tunnel, put your code into the little dial pad thingy, then kill the double gas. He's really easy and simple. Just shoot him and he'll drop this part that you need to pick up, which would be the arm. Once you have the arm, open up the next door inside of the tunnels area and you're gonna head into the armor room. Then interact with the right number pad, put the arm on there, and then there you go, you have the free ray gun Mark II. And as you see here, the ray gun Mark II is required to obtain the free Wunder Waffle. The next step is we have the ray gun Mark II, and we need to go into the elevator room, and on the right side of where this location is, you're going to see this lamp. Pick up the lamp. It's going to be this in the same location every game. Once you have the lamp, you're going to take that lamp and you're going to go into the diner room. You're going to see this door and put this lamp on the missing one on the right side. And now you're going to play Simon Says. It's very straightforward. If the right one glows up, interact with the right one. If the right one, then the left one, then the left one again, it lights up. Do that. Do this 3 times until the door will open. So now we need to go into the tunnels, grab this free black hole grenade, and we're going to take this grenade to the back of the double tap area. Throw the black hole grenade in the back of the window, and it's going to suck in this canister. Pick up the canister. Now head back to spawn next to Speed Cola, interact with this yellow box right here, put the canister inside of the box, and a abomination will spawn in. You're going to see these 3 rocks that are in the outside of this area. Make sure to get the abomination to do his beam attack on all 3 rocks, and he needs to do the charge attack on all 3 rocks. Once you successfully do that, all 3 rocks will be levitating in the air. Then you'll be into a lockdown. Make sure to save a zombie to make this more easier. Once you eliminate all the vermins and successfully protect it, you can now pick up the fuse back up where you put it in next to Speed Cola. Now go back into the tunnels, and right next to the armory on the left hand side, you're going to see this yellow bench. Craft the ray gun Mark II blue rarity upgrade right here, and now we have an upgrade. Activate the computer on the left hand side of the painting, get enough kills with your blue rarity wonder weapon. Once complete, the portal will open. The next item that we need is going to be the bell. Just follow this location right here on my screen here. It's right next to the right side of the diner room. It's pretty easy and simple. If you don't see the bell, just shoot the glass and you'll see the shelves more as you shoot the glass, and it will reveal where the bell is possibly at, and it will always be in this room. Once you have the bell, go into a crafting arsenal, then put brain rot on your weapon. Once you have that, you're going to go into the top of the staircase, upper staircase where the dining room is. You're going to see this mini bar. Put the bell on the counter. Then you need to shoot a zombie until it turns into a brain rot. Once that has happened, interact with the bell so it rings, and it's going to notify the brain rot to jump over the counter, and it's going to give you the next part that you need to pick up. So now we can head back into the secret room and interact with this pedestal. Once you interact with the pedestal, a lockdown will begin, and basically you're going to melt this boss only using this upgrade for the Mark II to take down this boss. Once you break his bubble, you're going to do additional HP, which you repeat this until you actually defeat him. It's pretty easy. Just put tons of damage into him with your ray gun Mark II and you should be fine. And after you eliminate him, pick up the Sentinel artifact from the pedestal. The first step of actually doing the first Wunder Waffle Easter egg step, this is just setting it up so you can actually do it. You're going to head into the nursery room by this bed. Look look under the bed, you're going to shoot it with your weapon and it will glow and kind of disappear. And once you shoot that, this purple smoke is going to rise up above the bed and it's going to teleport to a different location. Head into the east balcony right next to the elemental pop and look on this green chair next to this desk. Shoot that book and basically it's going to rise up and you basically need to put as much ammo and power into this purple orb with these rotating objects around it. You got to shoot as much as possible. A good tip is if you actually use the war machine from a crafting table, it will absolutely melt these floating objects with the purple smoke. You can do it with the regular weapon with this one, but it's really recommended with the war machine. It's much easier. If you don't do it in a certain amount of time, you do have to reset it. So make sure you actually hit your shots and actually complete it. Once done correctly, it will teleport to a different location. Now head back into the back of the spawn where Garden Pond is. It's going to be right here at this location. You see this little purple object. You're going to shoot it and you're going to do what you did with the first time. You're going to spray into it with all the ammo that you have. Then it should be good. After it disappears again, the final location will be on this table with the family photo of Richtofen's family right next to Juggernaut on the left hand side. You're going to see it on this table. And this one is going to be the tricky one. Use the war machine and basically if you wait for it to reset and once you see all the objects floating around the orb, you can basically shoot it with your war machine and it will just immediately destroy it. I think there's like 3 phases. You have to do this 3 times before it actually completes. Once done correctly, it will kind of disappear. And now you can go back into the elevator in the mainframe. You're going to see this purple smoke floating around and basically shoot it with your weapon and it will drop the Wunder Waffle. And now there you go. You now have the Wunder Waffle for Shadow Vale. And this is the same spot in the intro cutscene of Liberty Falls, which is actually kind of funny. I'm so glad that Treyarch themselves has put this Easter egg to get the Wunder Waffle inside of this new map because it is such a classical zombies weapon and it's very good against regular zombies and armored zombies. Not so good against bosses, but it is a pretty decent weapon to clear hordes of zombies. So yeah, that's been a video and I see you guys next time. Peace.